Hi guys, Viper here and welcome to the channel. Now in today's video we are going to be continuing on with our playthrough of the very excellent Dungeon Keeper by Bullfrog. So we're just going to quickly load into the mission here and get on with the video. Now as we load into the mission, I am going to load up my save game from the previous mission where we continued on with my creature that we did with the transfer creature. So let's just quickly load that up. And here we are now in our game. It's lagging a little bit, so let's just control and F12 it. There we go, that'll do. Zoom out a bit, look at the map. Now straight away, as I said before, we are going to go on straight, well, I didn't say before, I said it in the last video. We're going to go and mine this out straight away. I'm not going to bother with the gold just for now. I'm just going to do that and get that. Now we are secure here, nothing can get to us, but we want to get here and block this off before anything else, just so that then we know we are safe in our little part. So we'll just do, should we do that there? I'll do it there. I have a feeling that we'll do this and open it up. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that this might actually open up into it down here, which is going to be bad news for us. So what we will do is, we won't do that, just in case. But what we will do is we'll dig this out, and then at our first opportunity we shall get a troll to make a door, stick a door down, and then we'll start doing a few of the traps. Now, because we've got the vampire straight away, we don't want him to get upset. So let's stick ourselves down a lair, and what a better place. Oh, we've already got one. Ideal. So we've got a lair down. Fantastic. So let's get on with mining out all of the gold. So we're going to be going that way to get the treasure room. We'll just stick down a hatchery for now, so that our creatures, well, our vampire has food. Don't actually think he needs to come and get food, but I'm pretty sure he does. And we'll give ourselves some more imps, so we're not going to be able to get two. So we will, just for the beginning here, put down a treasure room, just so we've got somewhere to put a bit of gold, just so we can get a few more imps, because we're not going to have to worry about gold on this mission because of the gems that we've got over there. So we'll just mine some gold out, put it in our treasure room, so we can just create a few more of these little guys. So we'll let them get on with that, doing that. I think this is a little bit slow. Let's just do that again and again. There we go, that seems to be running a lot smoother there now. So we've got a fair bit of gold. Let's pop a few more of these out. We'll do one more, make it a nice round 12. See, now it's 1800 for them. So we'll just do that and we'll leave that like that for now, just so we can get stuff going and underway. So now that we've built the hatchery here, we are going to turn this part here into our training room. We're not going to do it massively massive. And obviously we are going to need the good old library, so let's just start mining that. Actually, don't be fortifying the wall. We don't want us to be fortifying this wall, so I'm just going to cut that out just so they don't do that. So close, but yet so far. Let's just pick a few of these up and drop them there, so that one of them will. I just dropped way too many there, so that's done to there for now. We're going to leave that for now. And then I was looking at the map on this corner to see about something space-wise. So, right, okay, I've got the general idea layout in my head of how we're going to make this, and how we're going to do it. So we want to get rid of this, but first we want to put down a training room because we don't want to get the warlocks straight away. We do want to get the warlocks, like, don't get me wrong, but we don't really want to have loads of warlocks and no other creatures, because the warlocks are going to be the creatures that are going to get either put back into the portal so that we can get the better creatures like the mistress, and we've got our vampire. So for the time being, we're not doing too bad. We've got a fair few imps on the go. That might not that little bit there. So let's get on with mining out all of this gold, because it's going to take these little guys quite a while to dig out all this, so we'll just get on with it. Now, while we are doing this here, make that easy for them, what I will say is, go down to the corner, give the like button a little slap. It helps with my videos, gets more people to see them. I mean, only being a small channel, it really, really does help me out, and I really do appreciate it. And for everybody who has liked and subscribed, you are all legends. Thank you so much. So, that's the plug done. Let's get on with doing this mission. So I'm just going to mine this out just any old shape for now, because more than likely it's going to all be treasure room in a bit, because it's just going to be so much treasure. So I'm just going to square it off here like so, make it stay like that. That's alright, that'll do for now. So elements will keep running back until the treasure room is full, and obviously by all this gold here, now it is that one. And as we hear, powerful creatures inhabit the cave south of here. There's a party of heroes between you and them, but if you reach them and convert them to your side before they join the other keepers, you will be unstoppable. Unless you do something stupid. Well, we don't need them creatures, and we are going to be unstoppable. So, thanks for offering us a little bit of help, like. But we are not going to need it. Now, the only problem we're going to have is they dig this, which, no, they're not going to be able to dig that out. So yeah, we are safe. They're not going to be able to get in. I'll make that bigger in a bit. Don't want to do that yet. We'll just do that and claim our portal. Start getting the monsters in now. We've got stuff being done. They will like go back till the treasure room is full, but we are going to be doing the treasure room over on the other side. So my main concern is I'm doing this coming up here like they are mining out now. Right, what we're going to do is, because we might get pushed at the beginning by the purples, but if we do, it's okay. We'll be able to sort that out. We'll worry about that if it happens. But in the meantime, we don't need to worry about that. In the meantime, we just need to make sure that we get some creatures. Now I'm just going to leave the spider and the fly and that for now, because it's going to give us them rubbish creatures. So let's just get them out of the way, get our decent ones in, and then we can start getting even better ones in. So we will just leave it for a minute with the creatures. Let's see what the portal brings us. We'll put our creatures on fleet though in the meantime. Now just see 1, 2 to 14 and 12. Even if we did our portal straight away, they would probably be on about the same, but we'd probably be on about 8. So there we go, our very first demon spawn. So we'll say when that gets to 4, we'll put down the library. In the meantime, we will dig out all this gold, and then we can start working on the actual treasure room. But before I do build the big massive treasure room, I will dig out all the gold on the other side, so that we're not going to wait for them to do it all later. We have got a bit of gold there for now, which is doing the job that we require of it, just to keep our creatures trained and happy. So till that happens, shall worry about it when we come across it. Now I am just, oh no, wrong one. I am just going to do another couple of these. Let's just pick up this gold a bit and go over to the treasure room and build another one. Another imp, nice. So we'll do that, we'll just stick down another imp. And because there's not going to be many that are going to be able to do that, I am going to push for this. I don't know whether to do it. I'm so tempted. I can't remember that if we got down here. Right, we need the library so I can do the sight spell. We've got 3. Come on, 1 more is all we want. Right, we got to fly. We're not doing it. We're going straight to the library now. And we're going to get our vampire and stick him right down in it straight away. Now, if it was like a level 10 warlock, it would be done dead quick, but we don't want to just train up a level 10 warlock. Just for that, now that's saying we've got a warlock on a flight, so we will get rid of them for now. So what I'm waiting on is this spell. So as you can see, it is all open. So I am glad that I didn't go and mine that out, but that means that way they will most likely come from. So what have we got rubbish wise? We've got a spider, a beetle and a fly. So we'll pick them up. Go to them because they'll be in the training room. And we can get rid of them. So fly, beetle and spider, every time throw them away. They're not going to do anything to the level of creatures that you're fighting against. So it's best that you just don't even bother with them, to be honest. So we do have a little bit of the problem with the units going back for the gold. Which is understandable because there is quite a lot of it. So let's just dig it all out then. Once it's up, it's up. Because they shouldn't be fortifying the walls for one, so I don't know why they're actually doing that, to be honest. They should be doing other stuff. There's all over the other side of the map that's got stuff to be dug out. But I suppose they've got their own little things to do, hey. So they're gonna hopefully now dig all this gold out, and then we can actually start getting on to do stuff. So they're digging up here, which means they're gonna come around this way now in a minute and push up this way. So we are now pushing right now at the minute for the workshop, so I can get a door down just to make it easier for my creatures. I don't actually have to do that, it's just what I am doing. We are going to be here a while, so let's pick up some gold and we're going to put down another 4 imps because we need to get doing this quicker. They're running over to the other side of the map, but yeah, they can't even do it. So we'll do that. 1, 2, put down some gold. 3, 4. Maybe we'll do another one. So, now we have got quite a lot of imps. And hopefully they can get stuff sorted out before we actually start getting attacked. If they rush us, then we'll just have to take the purples out. It won't be that difficult. It will not be that difficult. Our spiders and flies are fighting amongst themselves, so our spiders and spiders and flies can go and die. I'm just going to put a big pile of gold there, so they'll actually do other stuff. So yeah, the vampire does need food, I've just seen them in the hatchery. No, do you know what? No. I'll do that as the workshop. We'll do all this space that they're digging out here of gold into the workshop. We shall increase the size of the library so we can get a few more warlocks in there so they can get doing the training of the rooms quicker. And I'm also going to stick them down there just so they can get rid of this bit of gold, so I can stick another one right there. Wow. I went to dig out that one piece. Alright, seems you don't want to, we won't then. So it's a bit strange how I've only got one warlock. That is bizarre. Oh, there's another one. So we'll pick him up, put him straight down in the put him straight down in the library. Because we are trying to get the workshop just so we can get that dude, but it doesn't really matter. Now I'm going to focus on the actual creatures that we've got. I know they would have been in there, but we've only got 7, so something's going on. I'm not too sure what, but I'm sure we'll find out What? Oh, right, okay. I know what's happened. The vampire has killed the warlocks. So, that's alright. I didn't even realise. What a stupid idiot. Well, alright. I suppose these things happen. So what we'll do in that case is then, we'll pick up the vampire, we'll put down the warlocks in the library, and then we'll just stick the vampire in the training room for now. Thinking whether it's just fencing up in a little bit. No, we only need the warlocks to get the spells and the rooms. So, we've got the workshop now. These guys are just taking forever, so I'm just going to stick down temporary treasure rooms. I will get rid of these later. These are just so that they're not going to go running for miles just to put down a little bit of treasure, because they're doing it a bit slow on this one, to be honest. They usually are more like, well, they usually do it properly, to be honest. I don't know what's going on at the minute. Maybe because of all the stuff that we've got actually mining out. But we'll just leave the imps to do whatever they're doing. But we will not stop mining this for now, because I think they're getting a bit confused by having to come over here and go over there. So we'll just leave this for now. And I will help them by... Well, I'm not going to put the gold up on this side because there's no point. It's the side that I'm going to be doing the treasure room on. So we'll just leave that like that. And for the time being, we should just make sure that we're not going to get any creatures. As soon as we get the torch chamber, we'll set the torch chamber down, then we'll get mistresses, and then we won't need to worry about the fact that the warlocks are getting killed. We just really need them for now at the beginning, so that we can get through the first part. So we will pick him up, because I'm suspecting that they're just getting killed straight away. And I will now also put the vampire in there as well, because I think the vampire won't attack them while she's actually learning stuff in here, which is good. And we are only 2 rooms away from the torch chamber. So, let's have a quick recap. We are not doing too bad, considering the imps took a little bit too long to actually start doing the job, but I think now they're a bit more coordinated about what they're doing. So we'll stick down a temporary one there for now, just so they've got like somewhere to put it, because let's be honest, we're not doing a good job of that. So we will stick down, just extend the library a bit more, just because we do want more warlocks to quickly get the spells done. As you can see, we've not got much of the rows. I could extend it down, but the imps have got enough problems at the minute, haven't they, with all this lot, so we'll just leave this as is for now. So then, let's just increase that. Oh my, right, okay, so we can take that off there so we can make that a bit bigger. We will move this treasure room in a minute. I'm not going to do it just yet because of the creatures. We've now got 5 warlocks, which is good. Not that it matters, because we will be getting rid of them. We are just doing it now for the torch chamber, and as soon as the torch chamber is down, I know that we're going to be well confident. So I'm going to need room there, so let's just stick it here. It's a bit out of the way, but it doesn't matter because we're not actually going to be using it. It's just for the fact that we do get the mistresses from it, so that is why we are doing that. Probably get a spell next, and then we'll get the room. Why are they fighting walls here? Oh, so they have actually dug it out now, okay. So we will tell them to start doing the rest of this then. So this is all dug out so that we're not going to mess about with that later. And just that last little bit there. And then that'll be all the gold dug out, and then we can start moving all the gold over. So, well, not move all the gold over, we'll leave it actually on that side of the map for now. And then it'll eventually get dwindled down. Just while we're waiting for the room, we shall pick up some more gold. We'll just make these all up and pick it all up and take it over to the left hand side of the map, right hand side of the map, sorry. Oh well, we'll pick it up as we go. And then saving these guys a lot of running them back and two. You might pick the odd one up while they're running past if you are like madly clicking it like I am just to get the gold up quicker. So, lots of gold to be picked up. Lots and lots of it. So let's just keep doing this for a second or two. Just till we get the torch chamber room. I've nearly made it over to where I am actually going to be building the treasure room. So there's the torch chamber now. So, oh, they're still digging. Right, okay. So we'll just let them dig that for now. I don't know what. No, we'll do the torch chamber first. Do the torch chamber first, because then the creatures will come. So we'll just stick down the torture room here. If I wanted to torture creatures, I can torture 6 at a time. And now, because these are like going millions of miles away, I am just going to start building it out here now. So this is going to be all of the treasure room. So the imps will probably frantically start running back into now, trying to pick up all the gold, sort it out, so it's all nicely. So there's like no piles and everything, but we shall just quickly put down this treasure room, because this is going to be the main treasure room. We might need to enlarge it later, but I highly doubt it. So, now that we've got a torch chamber, we shall get rid of the garbage creatures. So, we've got a dragon, which is excellent. So, straight to the portal, and I'm going to get rid of all of them. All of you, bye-bye. Now we're hoping to get the mistress. Dragons is excellent. We'll straight away start training them. How many spells and rooms? So we've got 3 more rooms and 3 more spells to research. So that's going to keep us busy for a little while. Now they're getting dangerously close there, but we need to pick up all this gold before we put down the workshop. We could put down the workshop. I'm not saying that you don't need to put down the workshop before you pick up all the gold. I'm just saying that you should pick up all the gold before you put down the workshop. It's a lot easier to pick up the gold in that way. You can do it, workshop, and then pick the gold up, but as I'm waiting for a mistress. I always say a witch, I don't know why. As I'm waiting for a mistress, I'll just do this, because I don't want to put down the workshop, and then with the workshop going down, trolls come. When I don't want trolls, I want mistresses to come. So we're getting there, slowly but surely we're getting there. So they're going to try and put this here, but I am going to get rid of this treasure room now. For the time being, we're just training the demon spawns and hoping that we get a mistress. I've not seen a new creature sign yet, so I don't think we've actually got one yet. There's the gold ore down here as well. There's not much, so that's not too bad. So we will go and do the lair in a minute. We'll just finish this for now. May as well while I'm here, because I'll get doing something else and then I'll forget to come back over, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. So as you can see, we're nearly done here, thank God. See, we could have left this and let our imps do it, but it just takes so long for them to do it. Right, now there's the graveyard. So now I am going to go over here to my treasure room. And put all that there. That treasure room is full. So we'll dig all that out. And we'll dig all the lair out as well. So we're going to do this, we're going to do the lair, and we're going to do the graveyard all in this one go. So that's going to go there. Just thinking where I can put the Graveyard. I know where we can put the graveyard. I'll mine that out like so, and we'll also mine this out like so. What's been scavenged? The Warlock. I'm not really bothered about Warlocks, they can be scavenged, so we need to hurry up and get the scavenger room done, because the last thing we want to have is our vampire to be scavenged. So I'm going to continue picking up this gold so our imps have not got that many like tasks to do, because what they're doing is they're not doing the work I want of them, they are just picking up the gold. Now that is my fault really for like mining out all the gold, but it's always better to do it this way. It probably ain't, there probably is a better way to do it, but I found that this is always the best way for my game style. So as with before, I'm going to get rid of this treasure room, and now we've only got the middle treasure room where I first built next to the hatchery, which I will also remove. Just click, make sure 1, 2, yeah, that's right. So I need a bigger treasure room, so we shall build that then. So I'm not even started mining out the actual gems yet because we've just got so much gold we don't really need to. Just quickly get all this done. And let's say in the meantime our dragons should be training, which they probably not, knowing the amount of stuff I've not been focusing on. Just if you are doing it and you've not got the transfer creature from the previous lesson, previous mission, then just train your dragons and your demon spawns. Work towards getting your library done, so then you can get your mistresses built with the torch chamber, and then it should be pretty much straightforward. So warlocks again, and I now have the scavenger room, so let's just enlarge the size of our lair. Keep the map as soon as they're saying it's too small. Like so. We'll do the hatchery, which is probably under strain. Yes, it is. We need to do this hatchery ASAP. So let's just do that. Pick up that. And we are going to put the hatchery down straight away because the monsters will get angry if there's not enough food for them. So this is a nice, fair big size hatchery for them now. See, that doesn't matter about that 2-bit there. Even though it's there too, it's not actually doing anything. So what have we got now? Now we have our first mistress. Right, we need to do the graveyard. So there's nothing left to research, so what I will do just for symmetry's sake is put that there. I'm going to go over to our treasure room, stick this down. Now, one of our creatures was being scavenged, so what we shall do is scavenge one of their creatures. Now that will be my warlock and vampires. Should I build it? No, should I not build it here? Just in case we have to extend the training room a little bit. So this is going to be our scavenger room, and because we've got creatures falling in battle, what better place to put them than the graveyard. So the vampire should hopefully kill every single one of our warlocks, and then we can just get our guys to come and put the warlock bodies into our graveyard, and then we shall start getting vampires. Let's just make sure that's a warlock again. Yeah, it is. So I'll grab them creatures. There's a couple of corpses going over. There's another one. Don't know why I didn't pick that up. So let's go to the dragons. We've got 5s and a 1 there. So we've got mostly 5 and 4s and a 1. The demon spawns will be quite high level. The spider can go, and so can the beetle. Actually quite surprised to see the Bile Demon. We shall just increase the size of the graveyard. A warlock again. So let's stick ourselves down a scavenger room, because we are going to train up our creatures, and then as soon as we get like one of our creatures is being scavenged, I'm going to pick up them creatures. So in that case it would be the warlock, and then put it down right next to, right in there, and then it will stop them from getting done. So to stop them from scavenging it, let's do that. Are they not fighting? Oh wow, I'm amazed. There we go. So the vampire will kill the warlock, they won't get it scavenged, and we can get ourselves another corpse for our graveyard. So long as we keep continuing on with the graveyard and the monsters. Oh wow, I can't believe it went. So long as we keep doing the graveyard and the monsters, then you'll be alright. Like, you will get them. I think this might be a little bit too small. No, that should be okay. We'll stick them down, because the Bile Demon there. I knew I was going to say demon spawn. I went over and checked. The Bile Demon there. Our god wants to get to like level 3 and 4, and we've got 2 warlocks now. So and another dragon. Stick that there. Go to the vampires. So we got another vampire. It didn't tell us that we had a vampire come from our graveyard. So is that because of the scavenger room? That would be nice if that was because of the scavenger room. So let's get this vampire and take it over to the training room. So the warlocks are being scavenged still, and now we've got the hound. Now the hound is because we've got the scavenger room. Now I don't really rate the hound, but each to their own. It's up to you if you want to use him. Now, as you can see, what's that warlock? Yeah, we're not really asked about the warlock, so we should be killing them so that we have from our graveyard more vampires that come. So it will be better for that. So basically, now we are training up our creatures, waiting for them to come through here, and then when they do come through here, we are absolutely going to destroy all of them. We could actually push down the middle and kill both of them in one go when we'll be ready. The only problem with the part of this mission is that you have to wait for your creatures to level up. Now let me just save it here where we are quite a fair bit into the mission, and I know that we are going to save it. Let me just do... There we go, sped it up a little bit there. It was lagging a little bit, I just noticed. So what's that warlock? Oh, creatures payday. So the vampires and the dragons are dead expensive, but that's because of how good they are. So you would expect that. See, now we've got 3 and 1, so that's definitely not with the graveyard. So the vampires must be getting... The vampire must be getting vampires from them, but they're not been at war with anyone, so that's a bit weird. But I'm not going to complain, because like I said, like from the very beginning really, vampires are so powerful. Vampires are the key to winning. Like, I'm not just saying that they are. Vampires are the key to winning. You got enough vampires. You got an army of vampires and mistresses, dragons and Bile Demons. You're not going to lose. Like, early game, demon spawns, yeah. But once you've got like the opportunity to get the mistress, you should always focus on getting the mistress. And then after the mistress, I would recommend you then push after that for the vampire. As soon as you get a vampire, like it's like it is basically over for them once you've got the vampires, because there's no way they can come back from like the undead. So I'm just going to keep sticking them in there and watching them, because I'm trying to rush them here now. Now, I could use the increased speed spell, but I'm not going to do that because I am trying to keep my gold not to be used all dead fast. So we shall start doing this bit here. So we'll just go across there like that. Mine this out. But we won't go all the way, it's just so I have that gold for myself. Instead of the enemy, we'll leave 2 there, and we shall put down a workshop. Now the workshop is just basically for doors. I'll tell you one thing about the workshop, which I've not mentioned in other previous videos. If you have a workshop and you put down like a trap in that, you can sell it. So if you're running out of money and struggling for money on a mission, and you've got a workshop and you've got traps, if you put down the trap and then wait for him to deliver the box to it, the imp, you could sell that trap. Now I think the boulder trap gives you 1,000, so if you've got like short cash needs, like, just do that. Now I'll leave that like that for now. Good. That means another vampire, hopefully. So we was having 4. So the vampires go straight to the thingy room. So do be careful of that when you're doing it. Make sure your vampires are in your training room and not over in the scavenger part. Which is good, because if we've got them vampires through that scavenger, that is good. It's just that I don't understand how they would have them unless they would have fight with each other. We don't know. We've not been them. But as you can see, I'm mining gold, and my gold is now gone down by another 30,000, and it's probably gone up by loads as well. Yeah, now it's 14,917. So you can see how much it goes up by your training of your creatures. So now you have to think to yourself, what do I want creature-wise, level-wise? So I reckon at them levels we can do this now. So is that level 7 dragon or is it level 6? So we've got a couple of level 6 dragons, we've got a level 5 and a level 4 dragon, or a level 5 dragon. The mistress is on level 3, that's not too bad, it's getting less slow there. The battle demon's on 3 as well, so magic creatures are all about level 5, level 1 mistress there, so she's a new one. You can start getting rid of some of the creatures out of the training room, like, because you don't want to be using all your gold in the training room, training them, and then not having the gold to pay them. If you've not got the gold to pay them, and it's like 20,000, you might be able to get away with it one payday, but the next payday, they are not going to be happy about it. So it's like, as soon as you see you've got like 2 months of pay left, then you want to think about stopping your training room. So as you can see, I've been looking at that now, it's gone down a hell of a lot quick. So time is to start pushing down here now. We don't really need to, because we have got it safely under control. See, they've got gems where you can access from 3 sides on that other one, 2 sides on this one. So they're not going to really need or struggle for anything. So as you can see, the vampires have all gone back to the scavenger room again. We do not want them to be there. We want them to be in the training room. Get in the training room and stay in the training room. It's even coming to the fact now that yeah, I'm going to get rid of the scavenging room now, and I will only build it back if I start having creatures being scavenged. The only reason why I did do the scavenger room was to stop them from getting me dragons, because if they put down, if it came up one of your creatures being scavenged and I checked it, because you will see that's the only one I really check on the notifications. If you do see that and I check it and it's a dragon, I will straight away put all my dragons in the scavenger room, because I don't want to lose any of my dragons or my mistresses. So I will put them in the scavenger room, which will prevent them from being scavenged. It might not prevent one of them from when it was saying it, but overall it will prevent them from being scavenged. And you can see it's a dragon now leveled up. Excellent. That's another level 5. So now we're getting a little bit more gold, because we did sell all that to scavenging room. So we'll just keep eye on that for a minute. We're not doing too bad for now. So we do want to just get rid of this training room, tracer room here, not training room. I'll pick that up so these little guys ain't got to go miles with it, and we'll just slap it down here. Now the treasure room is a bit oversized at the minute, but you can see how much we did have in it before. So if we was to get rid of our training room and let these guys continue doing what they're doing, then yeah, it'll be alright. It will build back up. See, there's the mistresses in there, which is where we don't want them to be. So we'll take these out of here because we don't want them in there. We want them to be training. And we'll also pick up all of our vampires and make sure that these are as well. So let me just see, we're full there now, green. So we are going to have to... Oh, what to take out is the question. So in the long run, it will probably be best to take out the dragons. So we shall put in the 2 and the 4, and we shall take out the 6s. So they won't use as much gold training. We'll have more training room to train the creatures that we want to train, which is the vampires and the mistresses. They are now my priority creatures. And I'm going to stick the Bile Demons in there if there's got room, because they are strong. Because like the ones where they blow you away with the wizards and the female wizard, I don't know what they're called in the game. So they're not the witches, they're a different one. So I'm not too sure what they are, but the Bile Demons that you can get in, like, stop themselves from being blown away so they can stay there and take, like, you know, the fight to the enemy. So it's best that you do have, like, at least 2 of them, or half of how many you've got, to a high level. Like, if you've been watching the playthroughs, you'll see that I've mostly been doing mistresses, and then when I'm pushed from mistresses and I got the transfer creature and it was the vampire, and then ever since then I've done the vampire. So I'll put that spider up, we don't want him. So really, if you want to get more vampires, you should just beat creatures to death. But they do take a while to die, so that's why I said in the previous mission to do with your imps, because you do get like more time, not more time, sorry. You get more imps to be killed for the same amount of time as what it would take to, say, kill one. You could probably kill like 6 imps in the place of 1 creature. To be honest, I've never actually slapped a creature to death, so I couldn't tell you how long it would take. But slapping imps to death to get a vampire, yeah, I've done that. So that's just about full. We are slowly going down on our money, but that's because we are training high level creatures, and they do use much more money when training, and obviously when they level up they do cost more gold in wages. So the thing I'm thinking now is should be push, and I'm thinking now is about the time that we do start pushing down. So we have got Bile Demons there, and there's our first door, excellent. So we shall stick down the door straight away, right there. I know it's only a crappy little wooden door for now, but it's a door. So I know there is a Bile Demon here doing this, but there's all 3 of them here, or is it just the 1? It's just the use. Okay, so let's... Oh no, we don't want to do that because... We could do it a hatchery here for how far away these are, but I think we'll be alright. I think dragons can come in here, can they? Let's just check. Yes, dragons can go in there. So we'll leave them dragons that weren't training to go into the workshop to get doing some traps and stuff. We've got the graveyard doing nice. Well, it's not doing nice, it's doing nothing at the minute, but our vampires are training, which is the most important thing about it. We've got some mid-level dragons, and I'm guessing the demon spawns are about high level now. They'll probably be about 8 or 9s, maybe even higher. So a quick gander. So yeah, 8 there, 7 and 8. So there's a 5. So the vampire there, level 4, 4, 1 mistress. Right, okay. So we got more mistresses coming in. That's okay. Let's make sure that all these are in the training room and not in the bondage room. I need a bigger training room, apparently. Well, I'm not going to build a bigger training room because we are hemorrhaging money, and we are now at 18,000. So I'm thinking that now we might have to just stop the training of the creatures, because the demon spawn are always going to go to the training room. So if we do build one, it will, well, basically always go back to it. So we'll just wait till payday, because now we're at 17,000, and then we'll stop training creatures, and we'll push down. We'll open the door, go through the rock, go down, and it would be ideal if we could hit them both at the same time. Yeah, that would be fantastic, actually. If we could hit them both at the same time, then we're doing really good. So there we go, there's payday. So now what we are going to do is we are going to go straight to the training room, and we are going to get rid of said training room. Now the vampires have been over and got paid and got back, so let's just leave it doing it till the creatures get back, just so the vampires get just a tad little extra on the training. Quick drink. So I'm at level 9. Is that there? No, it's on to level 5. I was going to say, is that my level 9 one going to level 10? Yeah, but no, as you see, that level 9 one is still on level 9. And these are now on 5. So it does take a while for it to go to level 10, but once it gets to level 10, then that's it, it's done. It doesn't have to train no more. So there goes our bile demons. And here they come back. So now, just while we build up money, we are going to get rid of that. Get rid of all of it. Now, if we can leave it like that and they'll train, it'll be alright, but don't think that's going to work. We'll get rid of it, because now here comes the demon spawn, and they will just use it all up the space. So now they are doing nothing. So the mistresses are probably end up in here. So in the meantime, what we'll do with our dragons is we'll stick them all in here to do this, and the bile demons will just make them ways come back. What? Who's fighting with what? A bile demon and a hellhound. Well, we'll let the hellhounds die, because they're a bit of a pain in the ass, I think. So another one for the graveyard. Now that they are starting to attack themselves, let's just go for it. So we'll stay down to save. And now we are going. See how the creatures, our imps have now got up. What creature's being scavenged? A warlock. They're still doing the warlocks. Right, okay, let's put an end to them. So we've roughly got, well, we've not roughly got, we've almost got the same as all their creatures together. So 5 off ain't too bad. Oh well. Oh no. So let's just check to make sure that's the vampire and warlock we can do with that. We need to go to the lair, because lots of creatures are dead. Where's that guy gone? What's going on here? Has he gone into their base? This madhead. So I mean, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But we do know that the majority of their creatures are 7 and 8s. Yeah, you would have seen that, and he's like, oh no, a level 9 vampire. So as you can see, he's taking on all them and standing up to him, but we don't want to lose the poor guy. So we'll just come over here, put him back in here. So he's going to heal, and we should be exploring. So, which one to do first? Your creatures are making bodies for your graveyard. Get me that dog and put it in the graveyard. Wherever it is. I can't see him anywhere, so I gather he's been taken. So the greens are up to something, and the purples got a bit fresh. So, which ones should we go to first? So the biggest threat to us is going to be the purples, because they can come up this way and get him around the back. So we'll go through there. Oh, so we've got a fly that we don't want, and we've got a dog that we don't want. So we'll put them there and let them break down that door. And then we shall get on. We've taken out the purples. Let's get on. Now that we're in there, it won't take too long. So they got a little guard post there, not that it's going to do anything. Now when you do put your creatures down in an enemy's base, what you must be wary of is that if they've got traps. So if I was to put down all my creatures and like a boulder trap came, then they would all get killed, so we don't want that. So do be careful of that. And we've got a hellhound here that seems to be bugged out or something. I don't know what it's doing. So we're getting there, we're slowly doing it. We'll get rid of the guard post because the last thing we want is orcs. So we come over this way. We're going to be getting to the phase now where they are going to be coming to us and attacking us. If we can get over that through this door here and go over to there near their portal, we won't be doing too bad. That'd be fantastic if we can manage that. So, let's see what happens here then. The dog is going down there. He's not actually attacking, so I don't know what's going on there. Here we go. Now we go. So we can't put our creatures down there yet because we're not close enough. So we will get ready though. We'll put down our dragons. I'll hopefully pick up them dead bodies. No, you're just going to fight fire the wall. Okay, we'll just let them do that because apparently that's what they really want to do. So we'll let them do that. Now they're taking them corpses. And now we should be engaging in war. Right, okay. So now we'll get the vampires down. And the mistress is down. So let's bring the creature view up. 17. So the spider, the flies and the beetles they've got are going to die pretty fast, as you expect. And there's loads of corpses there for our creatures. So there's a level 8 demon spawner there that's just died. So we'll pick up 8 imps. Just wait for them to kill that warlock. Can't put them down, okay. Get them to claim these and then they can come over a bit more. Now we ideally don't want to lose the mistress. There's one more vampire risen out of our graveyard. We'll keep pushing up, taking these broken creatures. And we are right there, Dungeon Heart. Excellent. So that's these going to be pretty much dead now. What we are doing is making sure that we've got all these creatures in our graveyard. That is what we are going to definitely do and all that. So there goes their bodies. They've only got level 1 creatures, 2 level 4 warlocks, but we'll let them have them. Make it easier and get it over with. Let's just kill it. Let's just get it done. Like so. They can take out the dungeon art. We'll pick up some imps and drop all these because we want the bodies to go to the graveyard. So we made short work of the purples. That was extremely easy. We can do with a couple of imps there. Hopefully one will start claiming up the path because they might just take the corpses. Yeah, I thought they might just do that. Put down 3. Or 4 even. So that's the purples done. So that's one down. We'll just quickly drop down them imps there. Hopefully it'll take that body back. So if we go and check out our graveyard, as you can see, there's corpses. So now it's plain sailing. There's no way we can lose now. The mission is on its way to being well done and dusted. So we'll make sure. I don't know where that vampire is. He's attacking somewhere. So right, okay, they pushed through. So they pushed through. So we'll start making our way over this way now. And we shall do to the greens what we just did to the purples. So now if we can get all the way down here. Now you're splitting off, okay. Put two down, then we'll do every way. Now this one's going to come, is it? So like before, I'm going to get ready with... Let's do the dragons. We'll put down the dragons. See, now the vampires are coming quite nicely. So we had 4, now we've got 7. And we might even get another one. So here at this door, I'm going to go troll, because they're not that good. And we'll just put down the demon spawns. We should probably leave the trolls and go and do the workshop, but we did want that for something else. So he's going to push up there, that's a hatchery. So our gather is down here, same layout as the last one. We'll just get rid of that, because that's going to be... oh hello, what's going on down here? There's greens here. Let's put them there because I don't know what's going on there. So the whites have broken through. Right, okay. So we'll just sort these out here quickly. This won't take too long. We'll just do this. And then over here, because we are in a battle as well, we'll vampire these here. We might have to go actually save these. Yeah, we're going to have to save these. Can't have these die. We'll get our vampires to come here. Just so that they don't die. Because we don't want our mistresses to die. Because the giants do hit hard. So let's just get the bodies up to the north. Into our graveyard. We'll kill these guys here, make short work of these. And then we'll go straight over to the greens and sort them out. See, look at all them bodies there. So we'll stick all them down. We'll pick up all these ones that are fighting. And now we're going to sort these out now. We'll stick down our vampires and our mistresses, and you can call to arms anything you want, mate. You're going to need a lot more than that. As soon as they're doing call to arms, we'll do call to everything. Pick everything up and drop it down. Now it may look like that we will lose some creatures obviously. Can't win every fight. But our vampires are going to absolutely decimate everything. So as long as we make sure our vampires are in the fight. Now obviously the level 1 vampire and level 2 vampire aren't that strong, but once you get to like level 6 and 7 they can pretty much kill everything. Not everything altogether, but they can, like, in a 1-to-1 battle, they can pretty much kill everything. Not too sure about Lord of the Land, I'll have to check that. And obviously they won't be able to kill the Horned Reaper either. So I'm not too fussed here if creatures die. So you've got level 7 dragons, have you? So... I'm just thinking whether to put down a scavenger room and just scavenge them, but no, let's just get them this way. Let's just kill them off. Because then that way we can get something better than dragons. Vampires. So the reason why this is taking so long is because of their level 7 dragons. I might be level 3, but I'm sure they had a level 7 there. I'm actually looking up here, I'm looking down here, so it's a level 7 dragon right there. Right then, so once that guy's taken care of, these are all dead. So we get 8 corpses. How many creatures have they got left? 1 creature, and it's this dragon. Let's pick him up. So you can see how powerful the dragon is. But he's not going to live, so he's healing that as well. He's constantly healing it. There you go, he's dead. So we are going to get all these bodies for defo. So grab these. So we've got what? 16 imps, and every single one is carrying a body. Where's that? We lost a vampire there, but it doesn't matter, we are done. Got to take them corpses back. So even now, I'm taking vampires back. And now what we wanted to be doing is making our way over this way. Because their dungeon heart is right there. All we got to do is kill that and we've done it. Well, we've not actually done it because we need to do the heroes of the land. But they're not that far behind, so. We do have a dragon out there, dungeon heart, so that is good. Nearly there. If we can get there, we can do the door. So, can the vampire do the door? If the vampire does the door, he might go and attack the dungeon heart, which would be more beneficial to us. So they have a vampire there. But we've got lots. So we'll just claim this land. Well, we can put them down here, they will go to the dungeon heart from there. Well, we'll just stick these down. We'll let our vampires rest and we'll stick the mistresses down as well. Why not? Vampires. Dragons are quite trunky, so we'll stick them down as well. Now, we'll have a quick look at the map, and as you can see, the purples are done, don't worry about these rooms. We're going to go down here, we're going to dig in here, and we're going to go across here. Now there's something up here, we'll have a look at what that is. So we shall check that out. Let's do a straight line. Vampire is fighting nothing. Probably the enemy dungeon heart. But we'll just check this out before we do finish up off the level. Right then. What is this? Resurrect creature. So we have found one of them. So every purple and green is dead. They're dead. So all we've got to focus on now is the Lord of the Land. So let's just take down a quick save just because we've done everything and I wouldn't want my mouse to be stuck to the top of the screen and not be able to continue on. That would be a nightmare. So we'll build a fairish sized treasure room here. Just because we'll mine out this gold whilst we're here waiting. Rather whilst I'm exploring, doing the rest of the stuff. So first things first, we will dig out this. We're more than likely going to have to go all the way around, so we'll just go like that on both sides, just in case. As in the room in here might have a wall around it. So we've gone and done up here, and is this what we are looking for? There it is, see, there's transfer creature. So now we can take our vampire onto the next level. Now I'm not going to do that just yet. And we shall leave it there. Because we want to basically finish the level now, so let's get on the hunt. So there's probably going to be something through this side as well, I'm not too sure. So yeah, there is a room here. Pretty sure this is a graveyard, but I'm not 100% certain on it. And we'll build just one more imp, so it's a nice round even number. And we need a few more imps down here, because I've just picked all the ones up that were here. That wasn't handy, was it? So, transfer creature just came up saying it's been found. That means that they've picked it up. So there is some there, so... Well, you like vampires, mate, alright. So let's take them down. We'll also put down our dragons. So, the wizards, or whatever they're called, doesn't kill us. Well, there's one on the floor there. So, we are made short work of all of the baddies on this level, and we also have the transfer creature to the next level, so we can make short work of all the baddies on that one as well. So we'll just quickly get our vampires back, because these are here. Oh. And why not pick up the dead baddies with it? So there we go, we've now done the mission. So before we do come off the mission, just going to press escape, that's it, map. And we are going to go to our library. Is it here yet? No, it's not. So where is it? See, the problem now is we have to find it. Have we captured the library over there anywhere? Nope, can't see it. Is it over here? No, so one of our rooms somewhere, one of our libraries, has got the transfer creature, so let's just have another look. So the problem we have now is, where did the little guy put it? So I can't actually see it anywhere on the map. There they are, got him. So here we are, resurrect creature and transfer creature. So first things first, let's resurrect a creature. Let's see what we got. We don't have to do this, I'm just making sure. Yeah, we don't have to do that, but I will do it just for... And transfer creature, and we are going to do, as always, our vampire. Now, we don't want the level 1 vampire, we don't want the level 5 vampire, or the 6, or the 7, or the 8. We are after the level 9 vampire. Now that has gone over to our next mission. Let me just see what room this is. I'm curious. Yeah, it's a graveyard. So, as always, I'm going to save it first before we do come off the level, just in case it doesn't carry over our transfer creature. And I'm going to press the space bar, bringing an end to the mission. So, that was mission number 12. Put your name in. Let's return. And now we are loading up the next level. Now I'm only loading the next level up just to do what I did on the previous video, where we are going to be saving our transfer creature straight away, so that when we do come back on it later, we have got our transfer creature. So let me just put the map up quick, and I'm going to save it straight away, because on this mission we want to go and get the dragons quick. So then, right then guys, that was mission number 12 of the very excellent Dungeon Keeper. Thank you everybody for coming and watching to the end of the video. If you like any other game that you would like to watch me play or do, leave it down in the comments and I'll certainly check it out. As before, thank you to all you people who have liked and subscribed. You are all legends, and I shall be seeing you all in the next video. Now let me just come out of this quickly before I go. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Well then guys, this is Viper signing out, and I shall see you all in the next video very soon. This is Viper signing out.